I'm drawing a pretty short dress. It's kind of got like a poof at the end, and it has ruffles at the neck. It's kind of from the 50s or the 30s, I think.
I'm drawing a dress. The top is a corset base, but it's not really a corset, and the bottom is a mini skirt with a cage over it. And I got inspired by this picture. I'm just trying to make everything my own and twist it around and add and take out stuff.
I'm drawing the dress. The top part is flowy, ruffly-ish, and the bottom is ruffles, and it comes down in the back in ruffles, and I'm drawing the shoes, the straps on the side. I got some inspiration from this picture.
The first book in the library that they showed us, it had a lot of like really cool, like rocked out, like denim jackets and a lot of like buttons and tears, and I got a lot of inspiration from that. So my idea was to come up with like a really burnout look and just tailor it up a bit.
A lot of the books and pictures, they have a lot of lace on the sleeve, which was like really awesome. I'm trying to do like a lacy sleeve and I can't seem to get it right.
I left with a lot of books, so I'm getting a lot of ideas from the library actually. Like I've been looking through everything, except it's hard to put it like all together. You know, you can't really copy anything that's not yours.
Hi everybody, how are you? I'm excited to be here with you. I'd love to see your work individually. Where do you want to start?
Go.
Take me away.
For sketching, I didn't want to go for the cliche goth.
Okay.
Keep it dark, but dark in a good way, not dark in a scary, you know, morbid type of way. I didn't add color, because a lot of times it feels like it limits it.
Have you thought about palette?
I'm thinking more of like dark, like
black, charcoal,
and adding a splash of color in there.
Yeah, it'd be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
What I really love about your sketches is they're very clear. They're very well articulated. The only thing I will say is you need to take all of this inspiration that you have and narrow it. You need to start editing and focus. Okay? Yeah. I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to see what you do.
I was thinking like usual corsets are just straight down. Instead I had a bow at the end.
Unexpected. And you have another version of it over here.
Yeah.
I like seeing your notes, the leather, the lace.
I have one question for you. How can I stay inspired?
Just be a sponge. Embrace everything around you and absorb it and synthesize it. How about when you're on the subway or a bus and you look at people? Don't you sometimes get inspired even if to say, don't ever look like that? If you're really feeling stuck or challenged, come here. The New York Public Library is probably the greatest source of inspiration in the world. Be a sponge. Monique, I have to begin by telling you, I'm crazy about your personal style. Great look. So these are the Anti-Prom ideas?
Mm-hmm. This is a iron kind of cage-like, and hers is a mini skirt underneath with torn-up stockings. Over here, the back is ruffly type, and I didn't want it to be all black, so I incorporated red with it.
So is this the other side of the dress, or it's actually the back,
That's
of, the
the back
dress?
of the dress?
So it's like a big bustle?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got inspiration from a book from this library, actually.
These women of yours, these designs have such strength. I love your ideas. I'd really like to see one of them in real life. What was inspiring you?
Many, many books.
Good.
I looked up a lot of goth stuff and I found a lot.
Well, it's a very clear and very profound statement. I mean, I certainly see your point of view. Do you have any questions for me?
About colors.
What colors do you resonate to automatically?
What inspires me a lot is like the 80s look.
Ah! Sorry, I lived it, you didn't. Which 80s colors? What bright colors?
Like neon colors.
Okay. If you're finding that the brighter colors are just more naturally you, and the cooler colors are harder for you, I'd go with what comes naturally to you. And I would just encourage you to push that. Deanna, tell me about your inspiration.
Okay, well when we was at the library, I saw a lot of poofy sleeves. Like
What did you like about the big poofy sleeve?
the way it adds more character.
It's used here on the arm and in the skirt?
Yeah, it's like the second part of the skirt.
So you have an overskirt and you have an underskirt?
Yeah, it's like an over-underskirt.
Now, what about this design?
You see a lot of people wear corsets.
Yeah.
So then the front of the dress would be like a corset. And then like this would be like a different material that's way different from the dress.
It's a nice surprise element, sort of unexpected. Well, I feel inspired. So talk to me about how this has evolved, how it's developed.
I got inspired of
this cartoon that had boots that come all the way up to here, and it had the straps to buckle. And I made bathing suits.
Well, you have a diverse range of points of view. You have a lot of different points of view, which is always good to see. And a lot of swimwear. So is this an area you're really interested in? Mm-hmm. You may want to consider it professionally. There are not a lot of good swimwear people out there. Mm-hmm. Do you have any questions for me?
What should I look for in an internship?
I would encourage you to have more than one internship because with each company, there's a whole different fashion culture. And don't make judgments about the fashion industry based on this one experience. Mm-hmm. Go to another company, have another experience, and you'll see how different they are. I just want to tell all of you, I'm thrilled to have met you and to have seen your work. I feel inspired, I really do, and I can't wait to see you at the Anti-Prom. So thank you for sharing everything with me.